If you're a fan of point-and-click adventure games, there's one that is new to the PS3. This one is called The Raven. This is all about a master thief known as The Raven who can steal jewels like you would not believe. We're treated to a pretty cool opening cinematic.
It's the best. It's the best opening cinematic.
It's so good.
Way to set the bar so high for the game. That cinematic was off the chain.
The Raven's heir.
And then the game that's not really animated anywhere near as well as that opening cinematic, but there is a pretty cool story going on here. I'm a big fan of the work of Arthur Conan Doyle, so I've read tons of Sherlock Holmes stuff, and I kind of saw where this was going off the top. It's pretty straightforward, but at the same time, it's nice to see this kind of story in a video game, and it's nice to control a bit of a bumbling dude who is trying to prove himself even though he's pretty old.
What?
Everyone on the train seems to be going to the same location. Everyone's going to Cairo, where there will be an exhibition of the eyes of the Sphinx, or the remaining eye, at least, of the Sphinx.
Well, some of them are going there for different reasons.
Right.
And some people are going to Venice. That's what they're telling you.
Right.
But we have to go back to the character himself, because I did not like him at all.
Really?
I found him incredibly irritating. And I know that his job is to be inquisitive. I understand that. But I saw it as everyone that I was interacting with was absolutely irritated with me.
Right.
Go somewhere else if you don't like it.
But the way he's so bumbly, and you can tell that he's not really that great at his job, and everyone around kind of knows it, and they want to know why he's poking, why he's asking all these questions. And I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
I don't want to play the role of this mostly bumbling buffoon. Like, he does figure things out after a while, but I don't like when other characters are irritated with me.
Yes, sure. Now get moving.
Oh, man. I want to get into the game and I want to interact with other people in a normal way, and I would never be this way in real life.
Here's the thing. I kind of felt a kinship with this guy, because I feel that when I'm out somewhere and I'm asking people questions, that they are irritated with me and that I'm in imposition to them. Things are not quite what they seem. People are not quite who they seem.
Then I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
And it's pretty neat. There's a lot of going back and forth through the different cabins of the train in the first episode, and you're trying to piece things together.
But this game has so many elements that took me out of it, and that was frustrating because
Was it trying to make him move around?
it was trying to make him move around.
Yeah.
It was also interacting with people, especially in the corridors of the train, because you don't actually see the person's face. You just see the back of your character's head.
And the story itself is good. It's just that it takes so long to get into the flow of this game. And
This game is like 20 hours, I think.
the controls are doing their best to thwart you.
I love mystery.
Yes.
I love a good mystery game. Why not? Especially a point-and-click adventure game. That's awesome. But there are a lot of things in this game that take you out of it. And I don't want to remove myself from the experience. I want to stay immersed in it. And this game doesn't allow me to do that.
For heaven's sake, is there cause for concern?
I do recommend this game, even though there are a lot of elements that pulled me out of it at times. The Raven is getting a 7.
I agree, it's worth a 7.